Therefore, it's of interest to the advertiser, the politician, and anyone who wants to convey any sort of information orally, especially when time is limited or expensive. That is what DeVito said in chapter number 8 about my topic, persuasion, on this analysis. Persuasion is often used in conversation to make a person feel a certain way about a thing or a topic. It's to change their mind or the way they feel about something. The person doing the persuading is always doing it out of self, need, want, or greed, because they disagree with what the other person is doing or believes in. What DeVito, I think, is trying to say here is that advertisers are everywhere and they will try to get you to want or feel a certain way about something, and that you're going to have to be very careful to spot them out and stand your ground. In a movie, I think that shows the art of persuasion very well and kind of teaches a lot about it is The Departed. Came out in 2006, directed by Martin Scorsese, starring Jack Nicholson as a lead gang member, Frank, Matt Damon as Colin Sullivan, and Leonardo DiCaprio as Billy Costigan. Now, Billy Costigan, Leonardo DiCaprio, is he and Matt Damon's character both graduate from the police academy, but they're both doing it for different reasons. Colin Sullivan is doing it because he's actually working in the gang with Jack Nicholson, Frank, and he's trying to get inside information from the police department for Frank. Leonardo DiCaprio's character, Billy Costigan, is working for the police department, but he's undercover in Frank's gang to get information for the police department. So they're both doing exactly opposite things. They're both moles, but the other way around. And the movie is the race of them trying to figure out who the other is before the other does. It's a very gripping movie, and it displays the art of persuasion very well in multiple different things. From Frank persuading Colin to do multiple things, from Colin persuading his wife to do multiple things, from Billy persuading the cop at the end to let him go. There was so many acts of persuasions in this movie, but the one that I've decided to pick in the scene I'm going to show you today is when Colin's wife catches him on the phone and she confronts him about the fact that he's possibly lying.
You have a boss that has a laryngectomy?
No. That was a guy who works for me.
You're lying to me.
Not exactly.
What did you do with the real microprocessors, Frank?
Microprocessors. Oh yeah, I heard the story. You arrested some Chinese government guys at the border carrying some light sockets or something.
I can't wait to wipe that fucking smirk right off of your face.
Would you rather wipe my ass for me?
Look, there are certain parts of my job that I'm not going to be able to talk to you about. And I cannot allow you to jeopardize an ongoing investigation or your life. No, really, there.
So what Colin does here is he uses the act of flirting and smiling and just being overly charming to get her off the fact that he's lying and to persuade her off the fact that he might be doing something a little bit fishy. Colin here is smart in reacting that way because he allows his wife to not understand what he's doing and not know the full story of what he's doing undercover with Frank. Now, the act of persuasion, I think what this movie really showed me about it is that it is truly a horrible thing. It is something that I get, debating and trying to convince somebody of something, but I'm a firm believer in you are who you are, your thoughts of who you are, your thoughts are what they are, and don't let other people's thoughts change you. Don't try to be like somebody else. Don't go with someone else's beliefs just because you think that it'll make you look cooler. Always go with your thoughts, always go with your beliefs, and I think that's what DeVito tries to explain in this chapter and with this concept of persuasion with his definition. Thank you. I'm Braden Capel, and this was my analysis.